Just got done dropping Shiva off at work. Usually she'd be able to drive herself to work, but the Jeep that she drives is currently malfunctioning. It's an old Jeep. It's an old beat-up Jeep. I actually got it by trading in my motorcycle to this guy who wanted the motorcycle in exchange for this old beat-up Jeep. And Shiva needed a car. That's why I traded the motorcycle in. Anyway, but the point of this video, folks, is not to tell you the history of the automotive opportunities that me and Shiva have, but rather to ask some questions. Number one, the question that I have, this is actually a two-parter. Oh, shock of shocks, I've got multiple things I wanted to talk about. First one being, I had this conversation with Ken and several other people on Stickam, and I'm gonna ask you, the wonderful, wonderful YouTube viewing audience. I have some free time, not counting the job interview that I have tomorrow at noon in Gilroy for a tech support position. $15 an hour for tech support. Does that tell you something? But $15 an hour will be enough, and a job will be enough. It's seasonal, apparently. 10 months out of the year doing tech support in Gilroy for something, I don't remember what. I applied for this job like a couple months ago, and I got a call, and they said, oh, well, you know, we've already found somebody. So now that they called me again today and said, hey, are you still interested? And I said, sure. So anyway, getting back to the topic at hand, I have some free time. I've had free time for the last 2 months, and I've been just recently contemplating the concept of this free time. You know, what's the purpose of it? I believe everything happens for a reason. Why have I been granted this this free time? Why have I been given this free time? Obviously, it's to accomplish something in order to do something. I don't know what, but you know. So I was thinking, and this is where I ask you, the wonderful YouTube viewing audience, should I make more videos on a regular basis? Should I take the time that I have to make more videos? Now, before you respond to that, let me give you the full spectrum of what we're talking about here. Me making videos. This doesn't mean me inspired to make videos. This is me putting out a video, which means that the content of a lot of these videos may not be worth watching. It would just be me babbling about my day. And you know what? I babble pretty much about my day as it is with the videos that I do make, but occasionally I'll have a point thrown in there. So I'm asking you, the people who actually take the time to watch the videos that I put out and enjoy them, should I make more videos? Do you want me to increase the amount? We're talking about quantity over quality here. So let me know if you think I should, or if you're just happy with only seeing my ugly face once a month, you know, once every few weeks. That works too. I'm happy to go either way. Who knows, maybe I'll make a bunch of videos and they'll be prolific. The second thing that I wanted to touch on, yes, there was a cut there, which is not normal for me, but I did just go through a drive-through, and instead of having you watch me order, you know, some gorditas from Taco Bell, I figured I'd just stop the camera. Anyway, the second thing I wanted to talk about was the New York gathering, the 7707 gathering. The money that I'm getting from my pension, if I'm reading the information that I have available to me correctly, is going to be more than I thought. I mean, not a huge amount, but still enough for me to afford a plane ticket, round-trip ticket from San Jose to Philadelphia. I'm going to fly out to Philly, hang with Mark on the weekend, go up to New York with him, drive up to New York, do the, you know, YouTube gathering in New York, and then on Monday fly home. Now, the reason why I'm talking about the YouTube gathering in New York is because I do really want to meet a lot of you people. I really do. I'd like to meet you in person and find out if you're real. Just like I went to the San Francisco and met the people there, I want to see which of you people are nothing more than camera personas and which of you people are real people. I'm interested. But I'm hesitant because I don't exactly like the East Coast. I grew up on the East Coast. I hated that fucking place. Going back to it is always a taxing experience for me because it's going back to the place that I left for a reason. I didn't forget the reason why I left the East Coast, believe me. The one time I had gone back in the last, what was it, I went back 3 years ago and in one day realized the entire reason why I hated the fucking place. I made one trip into Center City. Man, that was a shit trip. Anyway. So yeah, I'm thinking about the 777 thing, and should I go? You know, this isn't simply a drive out to San Francisco and bring my camera. This is flying cross country to go to this thing. I really want to go and hang out with Mark. It'd be cool to actually see him in person and bullshit. We'll even do Wingspans Radio live from his house. But still, I'm asking you guys and gals, should I go to this thing? Is it worth it? I mean, do you people really give a shit one way or another if I'm there. If you don't, hey, I understand. I mean, why should you? I'm just some dude on the internet, right? But yeah, that's my question. Let me know what you guys think. You know, about me going to 777 and me making videos. You know, I'm looking for basically feedback. You're welcome to put a video response or send me a message under here. Or send me a private message if you don't want to have anybody realize that you actually watch my stuff. That's okay too. Yeah. All right then. So I guess once this guy decides to... No? Okay, fine. Jesus. Okay. I love pedestrians. That's one thing I fucking love about... You know what? That's one of the things I do miss about the East Coast. There is no right-of-way law. There is no pedestrian right-of-way law. If a pedestrian steps in front of a moving car, the pedestrian dies. Nobody gets sued. The pedestrian dies, because that's what happens when you step in front of a 2,000-pound vehicle moving at 45 miles an hour. Physics should be what rules are based upon. Let's see. You weigh 150, I weigh 3,000. I'm moving 25 miles an hour. I'm going to splatter you. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go now. So yeah, let me know what you think, folks. Give me some feedback. I'm looking to see what you guys and gals out there have on your minds. Always looking for perspective. All right then. Talk to you later.